you been? How's everything going?
Man, normal.
Bottles in a bucket full of ice. Yeah, better make room,
streaming
boom, hit a
forever?
Lambo. Celebrate. Bitch, better believe it, I'ma snuggle.
Because there's
Yeah.
been
You
a
know I'm
lot
about to
of
take you from your
stuff
man.
happening.
Celebrate. Papa with the chopper at artificial
well.
niggas acting like bitches and it started up an epidemic.
Yeah,
It don't make a
turn
difference,
this
nigga,
down
we
so I
winning.
can,
I'm plenty grinning.
talk
100 million
to
platinum,
you.
fuck it, you ain't gotta listen. Celebrate. You better step down to me. Feel a dick, bitch. Open up your mouth to me. Nacho, talk to the dick, honestly. I'm dope, bitch. Coming like any, meeny, money, mo. Celebrate. I don't like when I lose. If I don't buy her them shoes, I don't like those. Regulate. Do anything that I want to. Think I'm gonna dance on the moon like Michael. Elevate.
While I'm driving the moon, walking in the sky with some shooters, we jump inside of the Buick. You duck a half in the Rugers, a couple choppers, acoustic, and the guitar when the music is. I'm alive and I use it. Get stuck inside of the cubics. I never lie, but the truth is I'm fucking tired of these losers. And all my life want the food when it's summertime in the juice, but I'd rather die than to lose it. Some matter time for I lose it and strategize with the movement. Walk in the trap like a boss. Oh, you know I'm dripping with the sauce. Oh, pretty with a face full of scars. All they did was build me up, try to take me apart. They ain't never wanna celebrate. Like you have a labor call that died that heard the chopper, make them do the Macarena. All you niggas sweet as candy, chocolate chip, and now a later jolly.
Yeah, that'll work.
Watermelon flavor, get
Oh,
a
hell yeah.
celebrate. On the corner, I heard you niggas got the juice,
Now,
but I
Wr3nchen
got
set
the
up something in the background. He's just kind of flight stick, apparently. So.
All you new niggas don't do it for me, look.
Yeah, I'm
Bitch,
excited.
Professor, you a student to me, what? Designer shades on like you cooler than me.
Thrustmaster
All we do
flight
is win,
stick.
you a loser to me. Rappers wanna talk about battle me. You can give me neck with a mouth full of cavities. Bunch of little
I think
niggas trying to
Logitech
grab me.
makes a
5
flight
foot
stick,
5, boy, you
but
niggas like having me. You don't wanna
I
see
don't
the other
know.
side
Like
of me.
hard to find, I
All to
guess.
make them happy, all these bitches stay mad at me.
I was surprised
Take
that
her out to
Carnage-
Applebee's.
Yeah, Carnage was
Give
like,
a long
hell
dick and a
yeah.
strawberry
Or
dagger.
the Cheesecake Factory
Oh,
bubbling
shit.
while you mama.
You
But you
streaming?
better stop
Yeah.
selling. What you spend, let me double it.
Oh, damn.
Robbery 2 points, call them double men. If all you
Yeah, I'll
pussy
get
niggas
the
my
link
kids,
out
I'm in
real
trouble
quick.
then. Shut up before I spank you for acting up. Now I'm waking up in cabanas, bitch, bad as fuck.
You
Ain't
got
no
like
rhythm
3
on bananas,
minutes to
that's your
chill,
family's tough.
so
You really
you're
rap
good.
with the strap, you cross me, shrink, you jump. I crisscross
There
with
you
the
go.
pump. Ain't no bricks in the trunk. Leave that shit for the chump. I still get what I want. Don't wanna believe in my mind, but you believe in my dump. I'm taking a knee for my side, cause give a fuck about the owners. Nigga, look in my eyes, you about to give me my bonus. And every motherfucking record that's a hit, I record it. And every motherfucking snitch up in this bitch, they report it. You paid your way for this fade, they can't even afford it. 75 mil, look at me now. Celebrate. And all these bad bitches can't keep their feet down. You don't really wanna see brown. Need to stop all that shit talking, put the seat down. Jonah, I don't really feel these niggas. Hold up, I ain't gotta pay to kill these niggas. How much money need to fuck around and build these niggas? Vet, so I'm finna goodwill these niggas. I'ma
Smell these niggas, I should grill these niggas. Take flicks, fresh prints, Uncle Phil these niggas. Oh shit, I'm the shit, you can smell me, nigga. Break ribs, yeah, you don't want no real beef, nigga. I say assalamu alaikum when I tear apart some big hoe. You acting like a pig, you fucking filthy, nigga. Now the police tryna lock me in the prison, said I'm guilty. I say, come and kill me, nigga. They must have forgot that I'm psycho. Are you on war? Say no more. And you fucking black into a light show. You better be sure, better be sure. I'm the realest nigga that I know. And I'm so bored, I might switch clothes. Save a lot of money on Geico. And neighbors knocking on my door. What the fuck you want?
I forgot. I'm not playing the. I'm not playing the actual song. I'm playing the.
That's Chris Brown. Who?
No, we'll just move over to this song. Skip the ad.
So excited to use the flight stick. I'm gonna plug it in now, so hopefully my computer don't crash.
This guy.
Shit's gonna blow up. Oh,
Yeah.
there it goes. Alright, we're good. Connected. Officially got a flight stick connected.
Is that gonna be your e-brake?
That's gonna be my e-brake, man. That's the key. I needed this all along. This will make me better. I'm gonna crack open one of these real quick.
What the hell are you drinking? You know what?
Long ass day at work, bro. You need a drink or two. Ah, man.
Don't you dare go fix your mouth to tell me that you proud of me. Ain't no choice to me, but loyalty still means a lot to me. Some niggas that go chop my arm right off and still reach out to me. I know you probably want that ambulance to pick me up and take me on that ride. They don't rip off a nigga and bring me back to life. Shut me down, shut me down, shut me down, shut me down, shut me down. That's alright. I don't doubt. But bad to the bone. Everybody wanna be so motherfucking bad to the ass for your loan. And you back in the cold. And I'm laughing at every single fag who didn't want me on half of their songs. It was bad for the gold. Just a bunch of little spoiled fucking bastards. Every single one laughing with joke. Nigga pass a Patron. I think I'ma go and drink until
You
I'm
got
faster
like
than
2
pulling the
minutes
back
to
of the
chill,
road.
so.
On my mind. I've been on my grind.
Oh, yeah, man. I almost fell asleep on you, man.
Bro, I was blowing you up on Discord. I'm like, oh shit, this guy. Cause I'm like, I told like I try to tell everybody, yo, I'm not gonna stream today. Tune into official GCS stream for my, interview.
Like, my Instagram's not even notifying me of anything anymore. So when you messaged me this morning, I was like, what the fuck?
Quick.
I make shy look freaky. I make dry look greasy. I make hard look easy. I remember way back when my mama took my TV, ho. Now I'm all on TV, ho. Woo! Mind your motherfucking business. Ain't nothing you gotta see. How you all up in my shit when you got more problems than me? Yeah, I'm cool, but you don't wanna see that other side of me. I don't wanna hear no sorries, bitch. Fuck your apology. I know that you been envy. Damn, it ain't that hard to see. I don't wanna get to know you. No, please don't say hi to me. Ain't no choice to me, but loyalty still means a lot to me. Some niggas that go chop my arm right off and still reach out to me. I know you probably want that. To pick me up and take me on that ride. They don't rip off a nigga and bring me back to life. Shut me down, shut me down, shut me down, shut me down, shut me down. That's alright. I don't die. That's why a nigga ride with a weapon. Better that than me lying on the stretcher. Gunshot, applying all the pressure. Potato on the top, shooting through the blood on the feathers. Rolling dice with your life, all I do is roll sevens. You on my lap when I walk with the devil. Hit a bitch from the back like I don't know better. Man, I swear to God, you better talk to the reverend. Yeah, I'm on a weed high, dehydrated. Her booty fucking skin tight, Levi made it. Yeehaw, put her in the stable. Keep my cards in my pocket, never put them on the table. Leave a bra on the floor, put my dick up on the navel. Do what I say, don't give me no ultimatum. Ride or die, get your life taken. Shit already went half on a baby. All these broke bitch ass niggas try to tell a real nigga how to really fucking get it back. How you fucking 25 with your first car? I got 10, that's why them niggas mad. Why you wanna hate on progress? Why you wanna keep me in the projects? Nigga, why you wanna eat off my checks? That's some weird ass shit, you suspect. That's a weird ass bitch, don't trust that. Shut the hell up, a nigga ain't done yet. All these shots, are you niggas having fun yet? I'ma do it by the book, so run that. Take your bitch, then I ride in the sunset. Laying on the west side, hit sunset. Backwoods, you can find me with a skunk at. Bullet with your name on it if you want that. I'ma let to pick me up and take me on that ride.
Oh, yeah. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Someone just followed me. I love how this is now blocking everything. I gotta put that notification above the screen capture now. Thank you, Spade, for the follow. Hey, look, Carnage, don't look at my perfect drifting back in Horizon 3. Look at this. Look at my perfect. Look at that perfect drifting.
Call me a coward, say that I'm not strong because I'm not like you.
Damn.
Go ahead and call me crazy because I live in a maze. Tell me how about you?
Yeah, with my old paint, man. It's old.
No, I've been losing my mind and I'm a little behind. Step aside my shoes.
That's when we never had drift springs. We had rally systems. Hey, look, Carnage. I need what I'll do is I'm gonna come to you after like this interview and get some more like promo videos so you can shut up already. Alright, what's up, Wr3nchen? I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Alright, let's alright, what's up, Wr3nchen? What's up, man? How you doing, man?
What's going on, dude?
Man, let me change this title screen over to intermission real quick. Alright.
For sure. You already know if I say what's up to you, you're gonna tell me everything is up.
Oh yeah, and the ceiling, the sky, the clouds, the freaking blue, you know, some rocket parts, you know, everything's up.
Some rocket parts?
You know, because we launched into space. You know, everything's up there.
Bro.
Some satellites. So how's it been, Wr3nchen?
Bro, it's been it's been up and down, man. It's been crazy. Lots of work, tired, and just exhausted, bro. I need a vacation.
You need a vacation. Same here.
I need to relax.
Same here.
For real, man. So work has been nuts because, as you guys all know, I'm pretty much a shop foreman and service manager for a dealership, and we just fired somebody, so I've been working 6 days a week, which is why I've been kind of MIA from streaming. So it's been nuts, man. But I'm coming back. So we got everything back to normal. I will be back up and running. And you guys will see me on tomorrow, of course.
All right. Well, welcome to the Grassroots Competition Series interview and podcast. Of course, as you know, I've been talking about this forever. Now I'm finally doing it.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm still working on the podcast part. Still need to get some few tweaks in there so I can develop like a kind of story base, so you can go from first episode to like 700 episode. I don't know how many we're gonna even do, but today we're here with my boy Wr3nchen. I'm glad you're here. I'm excited that you're here. Tell everybody that doesn't know who you are, what you're all about, what games you play, you know, what services you stream on, stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, man. So, my name is Johnny. I'm Wr3nchen, though. That's what my Twitch name is. Basically, stream a variety of different games, as I've always been saying, but mainly lots of racing games. So you guys will always catch me playing like a different type of racing game, except on the weekends, which is mostly Forza Horizon. But yeah, as I mentioned, you know, I've been working like crazy, so I only stream part-time. Of course, I am working on a little video right now, diagnosing the Corvette, which I do own in real life, a C6 Corvette Grand Sport. Check engine lights on. My car is bogging on me in 4th gear. But yeah, you guys, laid back, chill guy, 31 years old. I'm AKA Forza Daddy. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
I am an old man.
Let's fix that straight. You're not Forza Daddy anymore. We already proved that. All right, there was a vote.
Oh man,
There was a
who
vote.
won the vote? What do you mean?
You didn't win the vote.
I did it.
No.
Are you fucking what? I asked. I was like, yo, who won? That's not fair because he voted for himself.
That's not
Yeah.
fair. Alright.
But yeah,
Is,
man.
is there anyone you want to shout out before we get out into this interview?
Oh man, where do I start, bro? First and foremost, a huge shout out to Grassroots Competition Series, GCS. A huge shout out to you, man. To be honest, you guys, just to kind of give you guys a little background here. So GCS, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now with everything I have and how I am in Forza. As far as drifting, I wouldn't know you guys as a drifting community. I would not know you guys or be where I'm at again if it wasn't for him. So a huge shout out to him. Dude, I appreciate everything you do for me. Not only the gifted subs, but putting my name out there sometimes, you know, throwing my name out there to the big guys and saying, yo, this is the guy. You know, especially Team Slide Culture. Another huge shout out to them. TSC. All the members in TSC, yo, they've been great. They've been freaking, like, I can't even explain it, bro. Like, we have our own little group chat going, and I check it every day, just so everybody knows from TSC. I check it every day. And it's great to see the communication between everybody and how everybody interacts with each other. It's hilarious. Sometimes, you know, people, sometimes some of the TSC members say something stupid. It's hilarious, you know. So we all kid around about it, and every now and then I jump into conversation when I can. But again, huge shout out to GCS, huge shout out to Team Slide Culture. Team Slide Culture, there's a few members in there that I'd like to shout out as well. Carnage being one of them. Great guy, awesome guy. He's helped me out with a few things, you know, on Forza. He's always down to tag doors, always down to chill and play whatever game and just watch you, you know. Example, huge shout out to TSC Example as well. I can't thank him enough as well for bringing me in to where I'm at with the wheel settings, with drifting, practicing, you know, pretty much stealing me from you, official GCS. So, huge shout out to Example. Huge shout out to Rocky as well. Rocky MP, what is it? MP4, MP3?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
MP4, I think.
MP4, yeah, Rocky MP4. He hooked it up with an intro, with a new intro for me, a static intro. Again, you know, badass guy, dude. His content's amazing. Dakota, Bert, these guys are fucking just all the TSC members. I could keep going. Royal, you know what I'm saying? I could just keep going. Oren, especially. I mean, Oren, he freaking got me the hype train that I've been dying for on Twitch. You guys, I can't thank you guys enough. I seriously can't. And I'm the type of person that likes to give back. So when I do get that opportunity to give back, it's going to happen. So I got you guys, you know? But again, much love to all you guys. Thank you guys. So.
Well, let me start off by saying thank you. I've always, looked out for people. I hang in the background. Most people don't know me. If you don't know me, usually, I just come into the live streams if you didn't know and look who needs help. I mean, I saw your live stream. I was like, this guy seems dedicated, wants to learn. Why not? That's always my intention. Like I said from day one, I can only teach you certain aspects. So I give a huge shout out to Team Slide Culture as well, because I taught you the basics, and I told you from day one, I said I can only teach you the basics. I said I can't improve you team wise, I can't improve your tandeming because I'm not part of a team. I've been a free agent for a while. I mean, Drift Royals is a team, but I'm not on their team on Horizon, so I can't really teach you what to do. So I big huge shout out to them for picking you up, actually taking some interest in a drifter that I taught.
Hell yeah.
If you put in some dedication, you can see what happens, and that's one thing that I tell people: don't give up, keep going, because eventually someone will notice you. So we're gonna get started with this interview. Wr3nchen, can you tell me who is your inspiration?
Damn. All right. So like inspiration in the virtual world of drifting, or like in real life,
just
or like
overall, who is your greatest inspiration?
So I'm not gonna lie, you guys. My greatest inspiration, and it's I mean, just the top of my head, I could think of right now. I'm not gonna lie, it's Michael Jordan. I know it's random and it's weird. It is really random and weird, but you guys, if you guys ever read the Michael Jordan book, this guy, just to give you an idea, he told himself, and I've always stuck to this, he told himself when he was in high school, when he did not make the basketball team in high school, he didn't give up. He did not give up. So the reason why he inspires me so much is because he's got dedication to not giving up. You got to keep trying and keep doing what you really want to be better at. Just keep doing it, because you'll eventually get good at it. So that's mainly why, and this is why I keep saying, I honestly am inspired by you, Official, because you straight up said, yo, just keep practicing. And I'm like, dude, this guy knows what's up. So I kept practicing, and look where I'm at right now. Team Slide Culture took me in. Not only that, they got sponsored by, NRG Innovations, and I was lucky enough to, out of 5 people in that entire team, and I just started on that team. I was lucky enough to get a wheel. They hooked it up with a wheel, dude, a steering wheel, and it's amazing. It's great, and like I said, I love to give back. Believe it or not, as Michael Jordan, again, to use him as an example, is a huge dick in real life. Yes, he is. If you go up to Michael Jordan right now and ask him for your autograph, he will not give it to you. He won't. He'll look at you and look the other way. And he's that way for reasons, because he got to where he's at because he busted his ass off. You know what I'm saying? He worked hard. And nowadays, people don't really work hard to get to where they want to be. They just think it's going to come to them. And that's not how it works, So...
Right, yeah.
That's how I feel towards that, and I'm there's plenty of more off the top of my head, to be honest. But I would say my attitude is mainly towards working hard and getting to where I want it to be. Because one goal for me in the streaming platform, which I have trying to been exploring here and there. Not saying I'm not going to stop streaming on Twitch. But if it's something that's going to be easier for me, if a different platform comes out and I get the better opportunity, of course I'm going to jump on that, you know? So I just want to grow within my community and my family. You know, I treat you guys as a family is what I do. So
Right, right. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah.
Mm.
That's great that you look up to someone like that. Like I've looked up to people who hate. People always put me down when they tell me, oh, I can't do anything, I can't do this, I can't appeal to top competitions on FM7, or I can't appeal to ESCA drivers. I've always been told that, and I use it. I use it as weapons, especially like training people or just in my comp in general. I use it because if it wasn't for people like what I had to deal with my team, my old team, I wouldn't be where I was. I mean, I had to go through a lot. Yeah, I've regretted some things. I've regretted a lot more than what you think. But I believe that you have some commitment in you, and I would honestly hope to see you succeed in the drift competition world when it goes into FM8 and you get to compete with the virtual drifters like JSI and everybody like that, the top of the top line drifters on Forza. So I can't wait to see that either. So
yeah, what's nice is that I've talked to like a JSI member, and bro, just talking to them, they're all chilled and cool as hell. They don't like shoo you away, or they treat you right. I know a lot of people say the drifting community, as far as the virtual drifting community, it could be toxic. I personally have not experienced that yet, and I know people like you that host competitions and is more up there, well known. In other words, it could be toxic. I'm sure people are coming at you with a bunch of bullshit and whatnot, but I have yet to experience that. I've experienced nothing but good shit, and like I said, I'm glad I found something to do in a racing game. I actually want to do road course racing as well. I kind of want to get more into that, only because I want to do that in real life, because I do have the car for that.
Right.
But this is just things over time that I'm going to be working on. Again, I'm not going to be going anywhere. They're going to be coming out with new racing games here and there. I'm a variety streamer. I'm going to be playing different games, not just only racing games. I'll play, I don't know, Halo 3 dropped out. I want to play Halo 3. I mean, shit, I was talking to Example the other day. He was streaming it. I'm like, bro, that's a throwback right there. I want to play that. Let's co-op that. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you an interesting question. I already know. How did you learn how to drift?
I taught myself, bro. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, whatever. Just in this interview right now.
Oh, so it all happened a long, long time ago. No, I'm kidding. So let me start from the beginning here, and this is a shout out that I have not really said yet. So every now and then, you guys will catch a guy in the chat and say nachos. I'll give him a shout out. You know why? He's the one. So I played Need for Speed Payback, and I was streaming Need for Speed Payback one day, and he hopped in. And he's like, "Yo, what's up?" He's just chatting with me, talking about work, because he used to work at the dealership as well. And I currently still work at a dealership, so we know how it is. And we were just, that's how we kind of clicked right there. We know what's up and what goes down and whatnot. So basically, he said that I should try playing for Forza Horizon 4, and I'm like, nah, dude, I'm good. I don't want to try it, I played the older Forzas. I played Horizon 3. I played Horizon. I don't think I played Horizon 2, believe it or not. I think I skipped that. But I played the motorsports as well. I played more motorsports than Horizon games, believe it or not. But he's like, yo, try Horizon 4, see how you like it. So I tried it, and I would say probably 95% of my followers on Twitch is from Forza Horizon 4. That's where I just kind of grew in the community. Now, I'm not no big shot streamer, but you know what? People that hop in my stream every now and then, they're like, yo, this is a badass stream. What? This is awesome. This is cool. and it's nice to hear that. I like that. That motivates me. That wants me to keep going, make it better and better and better. But I hopped on to Forza Horizon 4, and I was like, okay, this is cool. You know, I'm doing all the races, right? All like the little career missions and all that stuff. I didn't know that the community is big as it is now, as I know the people in here. You know, like I met you obviously in Forza Horizon 4, but I got kind of bored of the races, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna try something different. And the Windico track, that's where I think you hopped in. You said, yo, can I play with you? And I was like, yeah, sure. And you were drifting in front of me, and you had a badass car. I was like, yo, this is awesome. That's awesome. And it just kind of went from there, dude. It went from there. You're like, yo, just run this track. Follow me. And then I did, and essentially it started to be a drifting track. And you basically taught me how to drift. You're the one that taught me how to controller drift. You got a tune for me. You made a specific tune that worked in my best interest. It actually was, you know, a good friendly user tune for everybody to use. And when I say you, I'm talking about official GCS, you guys. Sorry to kind of lose you guys out in this whole entire story, but official GCS, yes, he's the one that taught me. He's the one that taught me how to stream. So thanks to official GCS, he's the one that got me to where I'm at again. And if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be where I'm at in the Forza community, in the drifting community, being known and being where I'm at on Twitch with Forza. He's the one that taught me to drift, and I'm glad, because racing nonstop on Forza could get boring. It gets boring. It does. But when you drift, there's just something about the angles and running the track over and over and over. And for you guys, for the guys that in here that do know me, I do it sometimes for 6 hours. 6 hours straight. And it's great. It definitely takes a beating on me, but it's freaking great. And again, it was because of official GCS. That's how I learned how to drift. So.
Okay. You remember what game you started on?
Oh, dude. Like, started to drift?
Or started racing in general?
Well, I learned how to drive in real life from Gran Turismo.
Okay.
Very first Gran Turismo. So that was the very first like racing game I've ever played. Obviously on PlayStation 1, and then I played Gran Turismo 2. I did not play Gran Turismo 3 because that came out on PlayStation 3, which...
Right.
Did it come out on PlayStation 3? It did, yeah. Which I didn't get because I got the Xbox instead. And I used to console game. I'm still fresh into the PC world. I'm probably going on 2 years in PC gaming. I used to PC game way back in like the late 90s, like on Windows 98 and shit.
Right.
But that's how it went down, man.
Okay. First drifting on which game do you think?
Well, I would have to honestly say Forza Horizon 4.
Okay.
Only because I took it a lot more serious. Like I every racing game I played, you know, you joke around, you kid around, like Need for Speed. Like Need for Speed Carbon had that kind of thing to it. And
Right.
it was more racing though still that I did on every racing game that you could think of. I probably played just about any single game, which to this day, if you guys haven't played the game called Juiced or Street Racing Syndicate, bro, those games were amazing. I love those games because they were very much how it would be in real life if you were actually go and street race. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. So, as you saw in the intro, I started on Horizon 3, where that's where ultimately GCS started as well. Just to give you a little bit backstory, back in Horizon 3, we had a competition called Drift Wars. They were the biggest at that time. There was a guy called Nezzy. When we first started our competition, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a free agent. I got picked up by Savage because he was gonna try to run a team. He saw what I was capable of. I was like, alright, well, what about this? What if we host a D3 comp? Which is the comp I host right now. D3 means Division 3. That means we're in the lowest of low. That means anybody can join. If you also don't know, a real fun fact about my competition, I base it off of a Texas competition where I live. It's considered a 5/8 drift comp where any pro or any experienced drifter can come in without, anybody that's new, anybody that's old, anybody can join. It's not like regular grassroots competition. That's where the variety comes in. So there's no like new set of drifters. You actually have experienced drivers that you can compare yourself against. I've always based it off of that, and when it switched over to FM7 is when I'll talk about in the podcast what happened there. Eventually I had to change it to GCS because I had to take over. So, and you see where it is now. It's now the second biggest Forza competition known. So, I'm kind of surprised, but hey, it is what it is, Alright. So, I'm just gonna ask you this question. How long have you been drifting or competing?
To be honest,
we'll take
I would say you probably know because I've only ever competed in the GCS competitions.
Okay, so I would say
since year one. So year one, round one.
Yeah, so about 4 months now, 4 to 5 months. Yeah. So yeah, so that's how long you've competed is 4 or 5 months. You haven't won a GCS event yet.
I have not.
Because you keep on missing the Saturdays.
Exactly. So I made it to 2 of the competitions. I qualified, but I was unable to make them, of course, because of my scheduling. But with the Wr3nchen comp, that worked out great for me. Obviously, that was like a once in a lifetime thing until then. But to be honest, with the competition that is currently coming up, am I ready for it? Absolutely not.
I don't think nobody's ready for it.
Yeah. My issue is, and I come to realize and learned is, doing the first entry, you have to take a right. And I can't do right entries. I just can't do it. I may be able to now because now I have an e-brake.
Right.
That's what I think I was lacking on. So I will be giving that a try and see how I go with that, which, by the way, I haven't even signed up for that. I need to sign up.
Well, sign up's in tomorrow, so sign up.
Oh, shit. All right, well, yes, I will sign up just to get in on it because the more people that sign up, the more money it pays out. And am I going to get the money? Hell no, but you know what? Guess what? It'll keep going up. Yeah.
All right. Are you on wheel or controller?
I am on wheel. To be specific, it's a Logitech G920 wheel with the shifter, and I currently just got a Thrustmaster flight stick for my e-brake, and it's got a custom wheel on it, which is by NRG Innovations. Thank you to Team Slide Culture for being sponsored by NRG Innovations, because they hooked it up with a nice... Dude, I can't even... I'm going to be making a video on this wheel, you guys. There's going to be a video specifically dedicated to this wheel, because it's amazing, and I like it.
Right. All right. What's your favorite drift car? It could be in real life, whatever.
All right, so in real life, my favorite drift car, to be honest, would be an IS300, a Lexus IS300. I feel that it's a unique car because it's a 4-door car, and my buddy had one, and dude, I think they're just great. They're great looking cars. If you could make it look right, it would be a phenomenal drift car. You don't really see too many people drifting those. You see a lot of people with 240 SXs, a lot of Nissans, a lot of Nissans for sure. I mean, if you see like we'll use Matt Field as an example. If you see him in his Corvette, I mean, that's unique too. You got to think about it. That's definitely unique to see a Corvette drift like that. In reality, a Corvette's not really built for drifting, but he made it built for drifting because a Corvette's meant to be on a track, like Road America or something. But to see him compete up against like a 240SX or a Sylvia or something like that, just anything like that, it's amazing. But I would have to go with an IS300. Now, in virtual, in game, the S15. The S15 is overall a great car, a great looking car. To be honest, it's just clean. It looks good. I could care less on how it drives. I just like the way it looks. So that'd be my favorite car, to be honest.
Right. S15 is bae for life.
Yeah.
All right. Who's your favorite virtual drifter?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have one. I could use like. I don't have a favorite drifter. I watch a bunch of people that actually drift in real life. Again, an example, Matt Field. I watch him only because he has a Corvette. And
Well, this is virtual, so anybody
you're
that
talking virtual?
yeah, anybody
Oh,
that
shit.
drifts in the game.
There's a few people,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna lie. I like. Okay, so you, official GCS, that's one. Carnage, example, and Faded. Bro, just Faded is a really good drifter, by the way. His lines, something about, I don't know, he does it differently than everybody else. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's different. And obviously you, because with the controller, you're probably the best controller drifter out there that I know of.
Well, except for Junior.
I've never actually seen him. Yeah, I've never seen too much of. I've seen most of the TSC, but I haven't really obviously tandem with them because I can't. So
Right.
the people that I've actually tandem with was like example, Carnage, Faded. We had our few runs, Bert as well. Dakota was in on it sometimes. But yeah, you guys are pretty much my favorite. So
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on to the question that you just answered about the IRL drifter. You said Matt Field was like kind of one that you watched.
yeah,
Alright.
he's got a Corvette, and I watch his stuff on Instagram here and there, and he's all right.
He's alright.
I'm not gonna lie. So Cletus McFarland.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, brother. You know why? Because he's got a C5. He just bought a C5. Dude, the C5 he bought, you guys, is the way he makes it sound in his YouTube videos, he makes it sound like that thing's not built, but it's fully built from the bottom end and up. So, because he's like, oh yeah, this is just a baseline, C6 or C506. The power is not all there, but dude, he's got heads, he's got a cam, the bottom end is forged. That thing is completely built. So,
Right.
and he actually could drift pretty well for like a rookie, if you want to call him that. So,
Okay.
fucking Carnage.
Alright.
Yeah, brother.
Are you a pro licensed drifter at all in any events, or do you look forward to being a pro licensed drifter? If you have a question about what a pro licensed drifter is, just feel free to ask.
That is a great question because I don't know what that is, and
Okay.
obviously with me being new, I've seen you ask that question a few times to quite a few people that have experience.
Okay.
So if you could answer that for me,
Okay,
that'd be
so
awesome. Yeah.
a pro licensed drifter is someone like Dakota. Dakota competes in an event known as ESDA, or back in the day SSR. They're mainly the FM7 events. So basically, you compete, you get placed in the top 32. I think if you make it into the Great 8, like, correct me if I'm wrong, Carnage, because I'm still a little bit, I don't know how it works, but if you make it into the Great 8 in SSR at the time, you got a pro license for ESDA, and that's the only time you could compete in ESDA. So are you planning on, when the next Forza comes out, if Team Slide Culture is gonna be the pro drifting side and pick up a license there to compete in an event named ESDA?
So you asking me if I would
Get-
be interested in that?
Yeah, get interested into getting a pro license, basically.
I would be. I would be because when the new Forza comes out, it's going to be the same routine. I'm going to do the racing, and then it's going to get boring, and I'm going to want to go back to drifting. So I
Right.
might as well start it off right and do straight to drifting because, again, I could care less about the new cars that come out unless it's a car that's worthy to drift with.
Right.
I could care less about all the other stuff, the credits and all that stuff. I literally hop on Horizon 4 and I go straight into drifting.
Right.
Yeah, so I would absolutely be interested in that. It's something I'll be dedicated to do and go from there.
See, little fun fact about me. When I went over to FM7, I used a car known as the G35. If you don't know FM7, they broke the G35, and I didn't know. I signed up to compete in ESCA and got disqualified because the tail lights didn't work.
What?
Yeah, and they banned the G35 from their comp because the lights didn't work. So, that's a little fun fact about me. I mean, Carnage had an oof moment about ESCA too, so I could laugh about him too. So, alright. Have you taught anybody after I taught you how to?
Like, hey, can you teach me how to drift? Did your stream just?
1 second. Yeah, 1 second. I don't know what the fuck happened.
There it is. Came back up.
Okay. I was like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah, like, yeah, that was weird. It said
Alright.
be right back.
I know.
Interesting.
That's interesting because I don't have that.
Yeah, what?
That's weird.
That's insane.
Alright.
So yeah, I know Twitch just updated on the phone too, the app and all that stuff. It looks a little different.
Right.
But I've had many people ask me like, yo, can you teach me how to drift? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, and I tell them, I'm like, yo, okay, so just follow me, run the track, and keep doing it. Keep doing it. You know, that's pretty much what I tell them to do.
Right.
Otherwise, I refer them to you, Example, or any one of the TSC members to ask them, or ask you guys, or ask you, you know, and see if you guys are willing to help. Because I know you wanted to do a thing with Fiverr.
Right.
And
that's already
that's-
started, so.
It has. Okay,
Yep.
good, because you need to post that stuff up in my Discord so
I
people know.
certainly will.
Yeah, because a lot of people do ask if they want to learn how to drift, because these are people that are in the same boat as me, where playing Forza and racing, it gets boring,
Right.
and they want to try something new, and drifting is kind of the place to go. And I kind of wish drifting was a little bit more bigger. I feel in the streaming community, only because there are people out there that do drifting, but I feel the viewership is just not there. I think it should be bigger. Obviously, you know, like, we'll use T-Pain as an example. T-Pain has, you know, he's got a shit ton of viewers while he's drifting, but it's T-Pain, you know. Of course you're gonna want to watch T-Pain.
Right.
He's funny. He's actually funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. So, if you guys ever watched him, he's hilarious, dude. Hilarious.
One day I'll probably join his stream and drop my
Yeah.
competition and be like, hey, you ever interested in, you know, drifting with some phenomenal people? Come hop in, you know.
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right. Well, so whenever you get ready for GCS, what is your daily routine?
Ooh. Okay. So, again, for all you guys that you know me and watch me stream, when we know a GCS competition is coming up, we will play Forza every single day when I stream, and we will be running that track over and over and over and over. We will do a couple hours every single day, and then obviously when it comes to the weekend, when I have more time, we'll be doing like a 4 to 6 hour stream on that track. And obviously when the day comes for the competition, I run it. I just run it. You know, I try my best and do what I can. Obviously, I'm new to the wheel, so I need a lot more practice. And again, I finally got an e-brake. I'm so excited to use this.
Right. Now, question. Now, a guy like Carnage, if you ever listen to his interview, he just jumps in. Do you ever get that feeling where you're like, man, I've had enough practice. I know that I can do it. Or is it still like to that phase where it's like, I'm still brand new. Let me do this the right way.
So the thing is with me when it comes to practicing for that week straight, it's not only is it me practicing, but it's the content as well.
Right.
And it hypes it up because it gets people to know about it. And I always shout you out. I always shout out Team Slide Culture as much as I can. You know, I just try to do that. But when it comes to the day of the competition and you ask me, yo, do your runs, you know, get as many runs as you want, and when you're ready, just let me know. I probably do one run and then that's it, because I'm the same way. I'll do it perfect the first time, but if I keep trying over and over and over and over, I'm always like correcting myself a different way and it messes everything up. So a word of advice for everybody: if you feel you're ready, bro, just go into it right away. Don't keep running the track and then say you're ready. Believe me, just do it once and then do it right away. Run your course, get that qualify going, and then go from there. So,
all right. Something new. What games can someone find you on?
Ooh. Well, it used to be Mafia, but you know, my computer had the blue screen of death, which crashed while I was playing Mafia 3, and I lost my saved profile. So I had to start that game all over, which it said no to completely.
Right.
But again, you guys, I play a different variety of games. A different variety of games. You guys will see me playing, you know, Motorsport 7. You guys will see me playing Assetto, which I can't wait to play more Assetto Corsa with. Now that I got an e-brake, I'm excited to use it.
Right.
But you guys will see me playing on that. Obviously, Forza, Motorsport Horizon 4. I will be doing a 24-hour stream when the new Forza does come out. That's one thing I'm going to put out there just so everybody knows. I did do a 24-hour stream once when the new Need for Speed game came out. Technically, it was 21 hours because I fell asleep on the couch. But just about any racing game you guys could think of, I will be playing it. Drift 21. First-person shooter games, you guys will occasionally watch me play Call of Duty. I still want to play Escape from Tarkov. I haven't got really back into that. Otherwise, you guys will catch me playing Red Dead Redemption. You know, I kind of want to play Halo right now as well. So yeah, just different variety of things, different variety of games, and this is another reason why I like Team Slide Culture. You know, they don't hold that against me. Like, yo, this guy doesn't just play racing games. We don't accept him. You know, they're not like that. They're dope as hell. I try to bring as much content on the table, you know, for Team Slide Culture as I can. I do plan on bringing more content into it. I could tell you this: what I do is you'll always hear Team Slide Culture out of my mouth, or in an intro, like beginning of any one of my videos, you know, of Team Slide Culture, or I'll tag them in it, or just whatever in it, you know. And I feel that's a great opportunity because, you know, with the amount of followers I have on Instagram and the subs on, you know, YouTube and the followers on Twitch, these people will hear about it because not many people do. And I have people constantly asking me, yo, could I join Team Slide Culture? And I'm like, dude, you can't ask me that, man.
Right.
Just post it up on there. Just like how I have people asking me, yo, can you teach me how to drift? I say, I go see official GCS. You know, I always tell them join my Discord because I have you directly linked to my Discord. And I say, click on Grassroots Competition Series. Everything's right there. Everything you need to know is right there, you know?
Right.
So.
All right. So we're going to get in this topic. Other than Team Slide Culture, do you have a team that you know impresses you, that like you hang out with, or anything like that, or you've seen my competitions, you have like another team that impresses you?
So the most team that I've ever interacted with was Glasby Gaming. I think they're Arsenal, right? That's what they're called.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. obviously because Unix, Creative Alpha, there's people in there that and obviously Glasby Gaming himself, the company itself, and that's probably the most interactive I've gotten with another team. There were other teams that I have seen that have, like UCXT. They've ran a few courses, or they ran with me a few times. I think his name is like Dex Hardcore or something like that. People from there, from UCXT. But to be honest, exactly, Glasby Gaming, Arsenal. They, every now and then I watch their stuff, and it's pretty cool to see that they have a community that's building up to not only drifting, but they do all the D1 battles too. So that's mostly where I see them all. So
yeah, because Luke is the ultimate owner of D1 battles, and Luke established GCS, so that's why they're majority in D1 battles. So what makes you different than other people drifting?
That's a good question, bro. I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I think from what I think myself, I personally, I mean, that'd be a question to ask everybody that's in here. I think it's me interacting with the community, I guess you could say, and again, for you guys that don't know me by now, I always like to give back. And, my 1,000 follower hit mark on Twitch, I said I was going to do some sort of giveaway. And it was the hardest thing for me to come up with because I wanted to make it so where everybody could get involved. Even new people that just hop in my stream. And the best way that I came up with the conclusion was using those points. So if you guys do know, you guys use those 10,000 channel points, I will either gift you a sub, or you could tell me to gift somebody a sub, or I will pay you $5. And that's me giving back to you guys. I feel me being different is just that's something right there is different,
Right.
So again, and I don't only play racing games, I play other games. I guess that's kind of different. I know a lot of people that stream Forza Horizon 4, they play that game 24 hours a day. That's the only game they play, and that's it. And for everybody that knows that's in here, that's mature with the Forza community, there are a lot of kids out there that will, go on your Twitch and they'll want to play with you and they'll follow you. But if you play a different game, they're not going to go watch you. They're going to go watch somebody else.
Right.
Which that just kind of comes along with the streaming. That's just how it is. That's what. Well, it's kind of like a given. That's just going to happen. You will notice too, and the more and more you play that game, you'll gain a shit ton of followers. But then if you decide to switch a game, your viewer count as well as some of the followers, they will actually unfollow you. And your view count will be completely low. Which, in my opinion, I kind of always say this, and people know how I feel about that. If that happens, obviously that person wasn't meant to be in my stream. They're not dedicated to watching me playing a bunch of different variety of games and stuff like that. And that's more power to them, because I kind of don't want that community. I don't want that family, And the community I have now, it's been good. It's been great. And obviously I haven't been streaming for a week here because the work situation, but as everybody knows, you got to take care of everything that's in real life before you get back on here. So, but this is me kind of coming back. This is so I will be back on tomorrow again. We'll get back into some racing games and stuff. I did need a little break, but we're good now. We're good now.
Right. Everybody needs that break. Like I said, that's why we did the pickup comp, because I needed a break from a month. Like, it gets hard after a while.
Yeah, man, dude, it's tiring. This is. I almost hate to say it. It's kind of almost, and I don't like to use this, but almost a second job.
Right.
And that's not what I want. And that's not what I'm going to make it be. Some people, unfortunately, they stream and they treat this as like a second job. Like they have to do this. It's and everybody's goal in streaming, especially on Twitch, is to become partnered with Twitch. But I hate to burst everybody's bubble. I think it's like 0.05% of people that stream on Twitch will become partnered. There are people that are partnered on Twitch, and I'll say this right now, that shouldn't be partnered because it makes absolutely no sense. But you know why they are? Because they know somebody.
Right.
They know somebody that's in the Twitch staff community or whatever, and they know a way to get in on it, and they got on in it. It's as simple as clicking as one button, you know. So, it's bullshit, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'm not in it to go there. I'm in it to grow, to build my community, and to feel comfortable, be happy to what I am. I love when people hop in and say, "Yo, your stream is awesome. Yo, this is great, dude. You have amazing content." That's what I like to see. You know, I will eventually, one day, you guys, hopefully become partnered with Twitch. But like I said, if an opportunity out there opens up and it's much easier for me to just transfer over to a different, streaming platform, and I know I could grow there 100% and become partnered with whatever that platform is, I'm gonna do it.
Right. All right. Well, so what's your future plans into drifting, real life scenarios, racing? If you want to get involved in that, what's your future plans?
For in real life, you said?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So I mean, as you guys know, I have a 2011 Corvette Grand Sport. That's NA, so naturally aspirated, but fully bolt-on, meaning, heads included, obviously a cam, because usually people will say it's a full bolt-on. I got a full bolt-on, but they have like a hot air intake on there and like an exhaust, and they think it's a full bolt-on. But yes, heads, cam, everything. I would have loved to get my car dyno tuned, but obviously I'm currently in the situation where the check engine light is on, making my car run like crap, which I think could partially be because of a bad tune on it, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, I'm making a video of that, but what I would love to do in real life, as far as like, any kind of racing, drifting, or whatever it is, I want to race. I want to do some road course racing, some autocross racing. That's what my car is built for. That's what it's sitting on right now. It's ready to go hit the track. It's ready to hit like Road America, a course track or whatever it is. There are a lot of people saying, "Oh, you should drift it. You should drift it. You should drift it." I don't have that kind of money, bro. Like
Right.
I have the money to put a drift suspension, drift everything on it, but bro, if I do one incorrect thing and I slam into the wall, that's it. It's done.
Yep.
I can't do that. Versus racing, where you're racing and you have more of an open field and you're not drifting the ass end of the car through a corner. Obviously, unless you lose control, then in that case you have no choice but to slam into the wall because you lost control, and it is what it is at that point. But at least I wasn't purposely drifting it, So it's just different. And I feel racing, coming from my background and what I've done, I'm 31 years old, you guys, and I've been doing this shit for quite some time, since I was like 16 years old. Racing in Mexico and stuff, but it's always been a blast. And when I say racing in Mexico, yes, it was drag racing, because that's all you did in Mexico is drag race. Road course racing is completely different. Would I drag race? I used to have a 2001 Camaro Z28, which I love to take to the drag strip. The best time I ran was 11.3. I'm sorry, I take that back. 11.8. I ran an 11.8 on a quarter mile on an F-body Camaro with full suspension, exhaust, tune, and that's really it, and an intake. It was stock motor, and that's not bad. The reason why I got that 11.8 was because of my suspension, the way I tweaked it, which I would love to do with the Corvette, but the Corvette, again, is built for that, you guys. It's ready to go to hit the track. I just got to get it right. We're going to diagnose to get it figured out. But that's what I like to do in real life. I work in the auto industry. This is all I know. I've never worked at like a Walmart or McDonald's or some shit like that. I've never worked at that. So I ever since I was 14 years old, bro, I worked at a mom and pop shop. That's all I've ever dealt with. I've been around cars my entire life. I know nothing but cars, and I'm not the smartest when it comes to car knowledge. Like, if you'll ask me like a question like, "Oh, do you notice like I don't know, like 88 Chevelle or some shit like that?" I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not gonna know the cubic engine of the motor or anything like that. But if you have it in front of me, I'll know what to do. I'll know what to work on. You know, that's just how I am. Like, and coming to the drifting side of the community, it's brought me more towards watching like actual people drift in real life and see how it is, and seeing like right now you're playing right now, that's insane. That tandem line is just nuts, dude. Like, that shit right there is entertaining to me. That's, you just watch it and you want to do that.
Right.
That's how I see it, but in real life, not so much. I wouldn't want to do that in real life.
All right. Do you have any advice for people just starting out drifting?
Yeah, and this is advice that you've actually passed on to me. It's in virtual drifting. Obviously, that's the only
Right.
thing I know. Is if you guys really want to learn how to drift, you guys could always run a course that you guys have ran with me before, or watch other people run a course and just keep practicing, just keep running it. And slowly but surely you'll realize, like, oh, it's the tune of the car. So then you get a tune for the car and then try it again. And then keep getting good at it. If you feel that the tune is still not right, find another one and keep doing it. Just keep getting it until you get it right. Until you get it right and you feel very good about it, then you're good. You're good to go. Welcome to the drifting life, and you're going to want to always keep doing it. And there's a ton of courses, which is nice.
Right.
So that my advice is just to keep going at it, keep practicing, keep getting good.
Right. Yep. Another piece of advice I would also tell people is always find that one person that you know is better than you. You always find that one person that can teach you, that you could set your goal, with. I never had that. I had to teach myself. That's how it took me so long to actually, kind of learn how to drift, because I had to do it by myself. I never had that one person who was, honestly better than me that could teach me the ropes. I had to teach myself. Back in Wr3nchen, they called me the guy that put people in trees, because I would teach people how to run a line, because if you followed me too close on a certain track, it's called Inside 8, something that you could look up. Basically, I would take it outside and manipulate people and teach them, like, you need to back off during transitions and put them right into a tree. And I would ultimately win the battle, because they would talk a lot of stuff, and I would put them in a tree. Stuff like that, I learned by myself. Like, that's why I spread my knowledge. I have lots of experience. I don't mind teaching anybody now. I've been in the drift game for too long. Like I told everybody, I don't have anything else to prove. I don't. There's nothing I should be able to go and say, this is what I have underneath my book, and everybody would believe me if you knew, like, me from the, Horizon 3 days, So, always find that one better person, and once you find that one better person, you always ask them, alright, look, I'm messing up here, and you've seen me teach people before, alright, what is it that you're, experiencing? Are you spinning out before the turn or after the turn? Are you losing control during transitions? What does it feel like? Stuff like that is how you learn. You always find that one person,
Yeah, which is great, because that's how it was with you and I when it came down to drifting. I just kind of followed your line, and you basically said, yo, do it like this. What are you doing? You should use this and go like this. And I basically followed you throughout the whole entire time I was drifting with controller.
Right.
It was like with examples like, okay, let's try this. So it's funny. I'm going to kind of go back here a little bit. It's funny because when I got introduced to Team Slide Culture was when I got my wheel for the very first time. Was it the first time? I think it was, yeah. And they were like, "Yo, let's go! Come on, let's hop in." And then the whole entire TSC, well, most of the TSC team, I would say, was in it, and we kept trying, and of course, I kept spinning out, and then we found a spot at the Horizon Festival.
Right.
It was a circle. And, the example's like, "Dude, just keep running this." And everybody's like, "Yeah, keep going in circles, keep going in circles." And I kept practicing, and I nailed it, dude. I figured it out. I finally, got it down, and then I went to the parking lot because I'm pretty sure Carnage was the one that said, "Yo, you should try, transitions now and see how that feels." And the parking lot's probably the best area to do that.
Right.
So I did that, and I mean, I could fully run crates now without an e-brake in my Corvette tune that I made myself with a lot of help.
Right.
So that's nice to know that I could at least run that. The wrenching comp, I could run that good sometimes. Again, I was not using an e-brake. I got an e-brake now. So it's a whole different ballpark now. A whole different, I can't wait to use this.
Right.
So.
All right. Well, can you mind telling people where they can find you on Twitch, Instagram, Discord, something like that? I'm gonna ask the people in Twitch if they have any questions for you. If you have any questions for Wr3nchen that I didn't bring up, or if you just want to know something in general, or something that I wouldn't ask it now. Wr3nchen, if you want to provide your Instagram, your Twitch, your Discord, and stuff like that, go ahead and do it now.
Yeah. So again, you guys, I stream on Twitch. You guys can just look me up, Wr3nchen. You guys will catch me streaming just about every single day. I'm gonna get back into it. I haven't for the past week, but Tuesdays are my normal days off. I only stream part time. I don't stream full time. You guys will always catch me on Instagram as well, which is Wr3nchen as well on Instagram. I do have a Discord. I'm not about to tell you my Discord link because we all know that's kind of ridiculous to do.
Right.
But if you go on my Twitch, you will see a panel on there for Discord. You can just join my Discord. Instagram and Discord are probably the best areas to keep posted up with me when I do go live, like what game I will be playing. Not only that, if you guys go to my Instagram, you guys will see content on there from Team Sly Culture, which, again, is my team that I'm dedicated to, and I represent Team Sly Culture, a.k.a. TSC. But yeah, for sure, man. I mean, that's really all the social media platforms that I got as of right now. Oh, wait, I forgot YouTube. I do have YouTube. I am trying to make my YouTube a little bit bigger, you guys. I have a theory on how this works with Twitch and how the live streaming community works. YouTube is a great platform because everybody goes to YouTube to watch a bunch of random videos. And then it'll have a section where it says, you may also like, and guess what? In that section may be my video, and that may be a new subscriber. And guess where that's going to take them? That's going to take them to where I go live, which is on Twitch.
Right.
So I am trying to make my YouTube a little bit bigger on, getting different people in from different places. I could multi-stream, meaning I could stream on YouTube as well as Twitch at the same time. I have tried that, but it could get a little hectic and a little overwhelming because I don't have mods. A lot of mods, I should say, to always watch over what's going on, because there's people from YouTube as well as people from Twitch in the same chat, and you're talking to everybody. It confuses everybody that's watching you live.
Right.
So I stopped doing that. I thought that would be a great idea to do, but Twitch doesn't like that, by the way, because I am affiliate with Twitch. I do have a bunch of affiliates as well. So if you guys were ever interested, the reason why, and I didn't mention this, and I apologize I didn't mention this official. Sorry if I'm taking up a lot of time here. So I do have 3 affiliates, which I'm probably going to be getting rid of one of them. But my 3 affiliates, so I'm affiliate with Glasby Gaming. Awesome company, awesome guy to deal with. He does have some plans under his his shirt as to what